Vote Cross for Equality, Liberation and Access Officer. I'm Jamie Cross, a final year maths student and the proud president of the LGBT Plus Society this academic year. Although my role over the past year has focused on LGBT Plus students, I am deeply committed to equality of opportunity and accessibility for all students who may face multiple barriers. This year, I ran a big poster campaign for safer bathrooms for trans people, which was successful in raising awareness internationally. I also ran events for asexual awareness and transgender awareness weeks. I have demonstrated my commitment to advocating, influencing and taking action to improve university life for all students. I believe this makes me well placed to carry out the role of ELA officer with the same passion and commitment I've shown during my presidency of the LGBT Plus Society. With your vote, I could be the first ever full-time trans UBU officer. If elected, I will focus on equality. Lobbying the university to match the disabled students' allowance if it is cut. Working with the education officers and lobbying for completely anonymous marking to abolish any relationship between gender or race and lower grades. Embedding Take Pride in UBU more thoroughly throughout the university. Liberation. Expanding the Festival of Liberation with more keynote speakers, workshops and interactive events for all liberation groups. Co-authoring a welfare guide with the university to advise staff on how to support liberation groups throughout their time at university and make sure it's used appropriately during important academic decisions, e.g. granting extenuating circumstances, suspension of studies or housing. Working closely with the widening participation officer and all the part-time liberation officers, i.e. BME, women's, LGBT+, disabled students, to ensure that those groups have proper representation. I am committed to making sure events like Reclaim the Night are organised. Access. Increasing awareness of the support available to students applying for accommodation on the basis of a health condition. Pressurising the university to increase their Fair Access Fund. At only £2,000 currently, it is too little to meet the needs of all students who need it. Demanding the university provides extra funds for the expansion of the part-time liberation officers' roles into paid positions, so that they are more accessible to students from lower socio-economic backgrounds. Working with sports clubs and societies to remove barriers to participation and accessibility, i.e. press for transgender-only swimming sessions, etc. Thank you for listening to my spoken manifesto, and please consider voting me, Jamie Cross, as your first preference for ELA officer for the next academic year. Cheers.